The BJP today launched a scathing attack on Congress Thiruvananthapuram MP Shashi Tharoor for allegedly defaming India at a Pakistan stage. Congress MP Tharoor had virtually appeared at a Lahore Literature Festival and pulled up the Modi government over handling of Covid pandemic. During the address, Tharoor said that he raised several issues from US presidential elections, from Donald Trump's February visit to the Tablighi Jamaat, and sought validation for Rahul Gandhi, saying that the former Congress president had alerted the Modi government about the pandemic, but the Prime Minister failed to act.
Actually, it's paradoxical that the government in India is not doing well, and people realize they're not doing well in terms of managing COVID. But the polls suggest that it's not hurt them politically as it should. So we in the opposition do point out that, for example, the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi had mentioned as early as February that COVID had to be taken more serious, and the government was taking it, and that preventive measures had to be put in place immediately. Otherwise, we would face both a health disaster and an economic catastrophe if this were allowed to run unchecked. So he ought to be getting credit for having signaled this early on, much earlier than anyone else in India, whereas the government was not only complacent. The following month, they invited President Trump for a grand reception in Ahmedabad and brought him to Delhi and made a huge fuss about him with lots of crowds lining the streets. All of the stuff that you're not supposed to do if you want to prevent contagion. And yet, curiously, the polls show Mr. Modi still riding very high. So I would agree with you. There is a contrast between the way in which the COVID numbers have worked out in these two countries, yours and mine, but the fate of the leadership has not gone in the same contrasting way. Both seem to be doing rather well in the public eye.
भारत का एक सांसद गांधी परिवार का राइट हैंड, राहुल गांधी जी के और सोनिया जी के अनन्य साथी और कांग्रेस के एक दिग्गज नेता इस प्रकार का बयान लाहौर लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल में पाकिस्तानियों को संबोधित करते हुए, और एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जिसको पूरा विश्व देख रही हो, ऑब्जर्व कर रही हो, उस पर भारत के खिलाफ इस प्रकार कह सकते हैं। जो भी शशि थरूर जी ने कहा है, उन्होंने भारत का ना केवल मजाक बनाया है, भारत को एक बहुत ही खराब परिदृश्य में और बहुत ही इन डिम लाइट डिमीन्ड इंडिया, एक तरह से भारत को एक बहुत खराब दृश्य से दिखाने की कोशिश शशि थरूर जी ने की है।
Gopi Krishnan is now joining us live with the very latest. Gopi, if you could just encapsulate what was said by Shashi Tharoor, in what context, and how has the BJP responded to it, and any kind of a retaliation coming in from the Congress party on that front as well, because this is going to be political. It's going to take a political overtone.
Well, Cheti, this isn't the first time that Shashi Tharoor, Congress MP, seems to be actually landing up in a controversy like this. And this is not really the first time he has used a global platform or an international platform to criticize the central government. But the problem with this particular reference is that this is a platform, or this is an event that is being held in Pakistan or being organized by Pakistan. This is the Lahore Literature Festival. And in that festival, or in that address, while he was attending that virtually, he has gone on to say that the country has failed in its COVID-19 fight, though he is trying to criticize the central government. That actually reflects the overall efforts which was taken by the country. And I believe that is the actual problem about this reference. And that is exactly why BJP has come out sharply criticizing Shashi Tharoor. And also Sampit Patra is making a point that this is the first time Shashi Tharoor has done something like that. And certainly the Congress now will have to answer and come out with a clarification on what was the actual need of a criticism like that in a platform which was actually organized or provided by Pakistan.
Absolutely. Leave it at that. Gopi Krishnan getting us the full details right there on this particular story. Moving on now.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.